Good morning, Hive fans. Welcome to another live stream of the 2022 Hive Online World Championship. We've got two matches going on today. I'll try to follow both of them if I can. One of them is Frasco92, that's Francesco Salerno, versus Eucalyx, Christian Sperling, Game 4. Currently, Frasco is leading 2-1. The other is Drikke versus Gandac. Game 2, that first game ended in a draw. So Drikke and Gandac have already gotten started. I am going to try to follow both games as much as I possibly can because the Frasco Eucalyx game is game 4 and potentially a match-ending game. That's the one I'll be following most closely. All the players are in the lobby. Gandac and Drikke have already started. So let's see if I can get Okay, there is the Gandac Drikke match. They are already hard at it. Gandac opened with a pill bug. Drikke opened with a ladybug. Eucalyx says, I need some quietness. If things get too loud in room 1, he might be disturbed. So as soon as they get going, okay, Eucalyx and Frasco are starting in game room 3. So we've got two matches going on today. I'll try very hard to keep up with both of them. So we'll see how it turns out this morning. We've already got a group joining as spectators. We've got the 4 contestants. Then we have Ordep Kubik from Spain and SP Fish from UK. And we've got Ordep Kubik watching in my YouTube channel, and we have Arten joining us this morning as well. Let me say hello to everybody. We're just waiting for Eucalyx and Frasco to get started. So we'll follow along a little bit. They're moving moving along quite well there with Gandac and Drikke. Gandac already has a beetle up. Very, very quick. We're only 4 minutes in and already to turn 16. Gandac is threatening to qualify for the win very early. Okay, they are getting started, the Frasco Eucalyx game, so let me see what I can do about getting that one going. I'll try to keep up here while I'm trying to get the live room set up. I'm having issues getting the live room set up, so I'll just follow along here as quickly as I can. Because they are moving quite rapidly here at the very beginning. Okay, I'm caught up with the live action. Now let's see if I can get it. Well, I think I'm trying to do too much this morning, following along with both. So we are going to try to get caught up here in the review room. So I am going to Yes, Frasco is playing white. Wow, that took a while. Sorry about that, everybody. I guess I'm going to have to find somebody that knows something about how these things work, because I can't figure out exactly how to make sure that I'm getting the right window open in OBS. Okay, we've got them both up and running finally. Okay, let me make sure I've got everything up and running here. Yes, we do. Eucalyx attacked with the beetle, which got pinned by the white mosquito. And of course, this is a must-win for Eucalyx. Frasco's leading 2-1. If Frasco gets a draw or a victory this morning, he moves on. If Eucalyx wins, he forces tie breaks. Okay, I think I've got the Gandac Drikke up in a little tiny window. So let me see if I can. Okay, I think I've got the Drikke Gandac set up in a little tiny window. We won't follow it much, but we'll just keep it open there. Make sure I'm up to date here. Eucalyx brought in ant number 3. Okay, very good. I won't be seeing as much of your chat. Let me move that over just a tad. Okay, Drikke and Gandac is up and running, and we're going to follow this one. So Frasco's taking over fairly good control of the outside of the hive. We've got a C queen formation, which I think ended up that way because of a queen warp earlier on. Eucalyx brings this spider in with the threat to move into there, freeing the mosquito. So let's see how Frasco defends against that. He neutralizes the mosquito by climbing up on the beetle. Now, of course, if the spider moves in, the mosquito no longer has beetle power. Yes, it's 5 a.m. here. Welcome, Bozo. And it looks like Gandac is on the verge of winning his game against Drikke. Yep. So Gandac wins game 2 and takes the lead in that match. Meanwhile, let's get back to the Frasco Eucalyx match. Frasco spawns a white spider, which anchors down the black beetle if the white mosquito should move forward. It also removes the spot as a spawn point. And of course, all Frasco needs is a draw. I don't know whether that will affect his playing style or not. I know sometimes when I play for a draw, I end up losing. Excuse me. Oops, Eucalyx lost his connection, so we'll have to wait for him to come back. And he's back. Eucalyx no doubt is looking for a way to get a beetle up. The problem, however, is this white ant here is in position to be able to pin whatever beetle he moves in. Of course, if the black queen goes to here, looking to get a beetle there, then the white spider just takes that spot. Excuse me. So Eucalyx is running out of good possible moves. Okay, moves the queen out to there. Now the white spider could move into there. This is trying to set this up, no doubt, as a beetle factory there, a spawn point for the beetle, but the white spider could move into there. I think that's the most likely. The most likely response by Frasco is to take away that spot as a spawn point. Of course, that would then allow the white spider to be moved away. But if the white spider gets warped away, then the ant can shift over and keep that spot from becoming a beetle factory. I'm trying to keep an eye out also for when the Gandac Drikke Game 3 starts. Senorito says they like early games recently. Well, it's early for us here in the U.S. I was up at 4:30 this morning to make sure I could get going. Went to bed early last night. Of course, Eucalyx is halfway around the world, so it's early Thursday evening for him. Okay, so let's take a look here and see what Frasco is considering. Yep, that was the only logical move that I thought, was that spider moved to there, which of course is not really an attacking move because the pill bug can warp it away right away. But Eucalyx attempting to get his queen, get a beetle in, separated his queen from the pill bug, and he obviously has a plan because he very quickly brought in a grasshopper. But until he figures out a way to get that second beetle into attacking position, he's not going to be able to qualify for the win. So let's see what that grasshopper could do. That grasshopper, even if it attacks, that mosquito still doesn't have much chance of getting into a qualification position. Well, Gandac and Drikke are started, so I'm going to see what I can do about getting them open again. Okay, Gandac and Drikke, game 3 is up. Okay, what does, let's see, Vahid says, I like Hive, so do I, Vahid. So let's take a look here to see if if Frasco can begin a counterattack. If he attempts to bring a beetle in up here, then that grasshopper move would then get a white beetle, get possibly the mosquito in beetle position. Okay, he anchors down the black beetle under the white mosquito with the grasshopper. Now, if the white mosquito begins to move forward, then this grasshopper move jumping over could threaten to get the mosquito into position. Okay, so he goes ahead and jumps over with the grasshopper. Now let's see what's the purpose of that. So this is, like I said earlier, this is a must-win for Eucalyx, so he has to play for the victory. White dares not bring the beetle in off of this ant because that would immediately allow the black beetle to come into play. So white has to keep this ant mobile. So it is very interesting here. Frasco brought in a spider. Let's see where that spider can go. Is going there. All it does is essentially give spider movement to the mosquito. Is that ring beneficial at all? It would attack the black queen. Black's only option to break the ring are not beneficial. So I guess he's... Okay, interesting. The black mosquito Eucalyx plan to qualify for the win might be to warp the white pillbug away. Good call, Shinrito. I'm trying to balance all my windows that I have open. And so that's what Frasco's plan was to make the ring. The mosquito moving made the only way that black can break the ring is using his pill bug. He can either move the pill bug or warp the ladybug. No, he can actually warp the queen away as well. I just don't know if that warping the queen away, black doesn't have any good spawn points. So let's see if what Frasco, okay, what Eucalyx elects to looking at possibly warping the pillbug away. And that's what he does. He warps the pillbug away. But I don't know that he's going to have any good way to get attackers into position. That's the thing. Frasco's done a good job of controlling the outside of the hive. Even though he only has one ant free, the only spawn points anywhere near the white queen are off this ant. White 2 is running out of bugs, only has 4 more bugs in reserve, but black has 2, 3, 4, 5 in reserve. Okay, so let's see what Frasco is going to come up with. The black queen separated itself from the black pill bug. Even though the black pill bug is not a true proximity pill bug, it is protecting this spot here. Okay, interesting. Frasco plays the mosquito to there. What's the purpose for that move? Again, the only bug that black can break the ring with is the grasshopper or the pill bug. Oh, interesting. Eucalyx could. Very interesting. Eucalyx can warp the spider into there. And that's what he did. And then the mosquito to there, which gains both ant power and pillbug power. Also swamps this ladybug. The ladybug is free to move. So white has the one good defender in the ladybug. Now that's interesting. Let's see. Yes, it is interesting to see the spiders inside the hive. I wonder if Frasco's plan was to get the mosquito to have ant power. Still playing defensive. Okay. Black ladybug comes in, and of course the black ladybug can attack or can jump to here, possibly freeing the beetle. So Eucalyx did a very interesting maneuver to qualify for the win by moving his mosquito in and warping the pill bug away. And now he's threatening to attack the queen. The only defender is the pillbug. But this might be a difficult spot to get to. Plus the black pillbug gives pillbug power to the mosquito, so the mosquito is controlling this spot here as well. I'm going to take a moment to look in on Drikke and okay, Gandac is very strong with the beetles. Ben Harris says, Tactical Nightmare Classic Eucalyx. Yes, he is definitely doing the complications. Now, is the ladybug going in for the attack? So is the ladybug going to go in for the attack? Forcing a response? Or is the ladybug going to go in to free the beetle? Ah. So let's see what Frasco is looking to defend against. If the ladybug attacks, then the ladybug can jump out, or the black ant can move, or either the ladybug can jump out, or the mosquito can pin the black ant. I think that he would probably do that. Then the ladybug keeps the queen anchored down. This mosquito move might have been more of a swamping the ladybug and allowing it to be a good defender than anything else. Oh, and of course, we always have the threat of the black mosquito warping the white pillbug in to take the kill shot. Very interesting. So Eucalyx has done a very good job of qualifying for the win, and an interesting, not so common method of doing it. Okay, Frasco warped the black pill bug away. The white ladybug attacks. And I think that was a mistake, because now the spider has nowhere to go. The ladybug is now pinned, and black is threatening two ways to win: the ant coming in or warping in the pill bug. Just check to see if there's any comments. Wow, this is all of a sudden taken a turn. It looks like Frasco committed an error. Let's see, is there any way that he can defend against this? White spider's not available. Nope, I think it is over. Black is threatening with both. Oh, no, I missed that. Oh, it's still fairly close to over, though, because, yeah, grasshopper comes in there, and now the grasshopper is, well, let's see. Yes, because now the black pill bug, the black mosquito, is threatening to warp either the grasshopper or the pill bug in play. Wow, what a game. Good game, Christian. What an interesting game. It looked like Frasco had this game in hand, and then the mosquito moved in, and it does. Eucalyx says that was a surprisingly quick finish. Frasco says, yep, blundered. And let's take a look at, it wasn't a time issue. Frasco still had 3+ minutes. So congratulations, Eucalyx, on winning game 4 and tying their match. Now we're having another match go into tie breaks. It'll be interesting to see if they go ahead and do the tie breaks now, or if they schedule them at a different time. So I am going to take a quick look to see how Gandac and Drikke are going. So Frasco asks, are you up for tie breaks now or another day? So it looks like Gandac is Eucalyx says, I think I'm up for the tie breaks today, so we should be going into tie breaks. But he needs a little bit of a break. So congrats, Eucalyx. So we're going to close that window. And we're going to close this window. And we're going to follow along here in the Drikke Gandac. So it looks like Gandac is about ready to win game 3, which will win the match for him. He does have grasshoppers in reserve. But it doesn't look like he's got enough, that Drikke has enough defenders. This ant is tied down because you can't release that ant. This grasshopper could jump to here. So yes, that grasshopper jumped to there, which releases the white mosquito. And so what can happen here is the white ant can shift if black attempts to block in the mosquito, so he attacks. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Then the white mosquito has ant power. So congratulations, Gandac wins game 3. So he wins game 2 and 3 this morning. And so he's moving on to the quarterfinals. Okay, so let's see what we can do about updating the standings. So we now have Frasco and Eucalyx tied at 2. Gandac wins and moves on to play against Quadlibet. And let's take a look at when we've got games scheduled up here in the future. We've got Indus and Happy Kiwi playing tomorrow at 1800 GMT, followed by Saturday at 1100 GMT. I might be able to live stream that Saturday morning one. Frasco and Eucalyx should be finishing up here. Chigi and Sturek are scheduled at 1100 GMT tomorrow. I'm not available to live stream that one. Raid and I are scheduled for this afternoon. He requested 3:30 my time. I told him for sure 4:30 my time, but I'm going to try for 3:30 my time. And then, of course, Drikke and Gandac, we just had that one finish up. So We've got 4 matches finished. We should have Frasco versus Eucalyx finished by the time this morning is over. So we'll keep an eye on the lobby to see when they start their next game. Okay, Eucalyx and Frasco have both left the lobby. I wonder if they are going to be playing or not. You're welcome, Danielle. We appreciate you joining us this morning. That was quite a turn of events there at the end. Eucalyx came up with a method of getting his mosquito over and then warping Frasco's pillbug away from his queen, and then a blunder left the ladybug pinned. And at this time, I'll take a moment out to thank Vincent Goldman for a super chat contribution to my channel. Also, John Sandel for a contribution by way of Buy Me a Coffee. And so there is a link down below if you'd like to support my channel. And of course, the new Hive lexicon has been published. There's a link down below for that as well. And Danielle, it's not good getting work in the way of your Hive playing, is it? I understand that completely. So we're still waiting. I assume they're going to play, but they both have left the lobby. So hopefully they will be back. So I'll hang out here because they did say they were going to be playing tie breaks. So what we're going to do is let's go ahead and review the end of that game. While we wait for the 2 players to get back to the lobby, let's go back in. So this was an interesting situation here. Eucalyx brought in the grasshopper. We knew the grasshopper was going to jump over, but I didn't know what the plan was. When the grasshopper jumped over, then the mosquito moved to here, and Eucalyx qualified for the win by warping the white pillbug away. That was an interesting position. Okay, let's see what Ben said. So Ben Harris says, I predicted Frasco to win their match, but I think my money might actually be on Eucalyx now in a shorter time format. Yes, this is an exciting match. So Eucalyx got his mosquito into play and warped the white pillbug away, but Frasco still had opportunities. With the mosquito dropping down and then jumping across to here. At this point, the mosquito had ant power, pillbug power, and it swamped the ladybug. The black ladybug came in, and then that was the huge blunder, warping the pillbug away. And that's all it takes in a game at this high level is one blunder and you can lose very, very quickly. You think you're doing a good thing getting the pill bug warped out. And that's one of the things about this scenario here. One of the things to always keep in mind, if you can warp your opposing defending pill bug away, you always have the threat of warping it back in to take the kill shot. And so what White should have done here is probably twofold. One is getting the ladybug out, pinning the ant down, and then let's start this. Let's edit. Start Frasco. One is getting the ladybug out of the defensive spot and pinning the black ant. Now, if the black ladybug goes to there, the white queen just escapes. The black ladybug has to go to there. And then you can anchor down the pill bug. Interesting. Still, Eucalyx had opportunities there. Very interesting. It all came down to this. Rather unique plan here on the black mosquito sliding over and warping the white pill bug away. Okay, Eucalyx and Frasco are back in the lobby, so let's go ahead and close this. So let me get my review room open here. Okay, I've got my review room open. Let's wait for them to join in the room, then I'll jump in as a spectator and we'll start watching. Game 1 of the tie break. These become quite quick. 10 minutes plus 10 seconds. So these go very, very, very quickly. They're having a discussion here. Eucalyx is making a little joke. He says he doesn't like the noise coming from the nearby rooms. Okay, so here we go. We're going into tie breaks. This is the second tie break match of this round of 16. Earlier we had Quadlibet and Jib ended up in tie breaks. Quadlibet came from behind on that one. Jib won game 3 and took a 2-1 lead on the world champion, and then Quadlibet won 3 games in a row. So we're just having the question on trying to get which room they're going to open in. And as soon as they get it open, then I will see what I can do about getting. So Frasco says, I got comfortable now. Nice sofa. There are snacks. I think I just realized something with OBS Studio. I can actually do something different here. So let me see what we can do. Okay, they are ready and we'll be starting here very shortly. So they're both in the room and it is launching. I'll try to get in as quickly as I possibly can. Okay, we are in. I just realized that I can use studio mode and you wouldn't see all those things I'm trying to play around with to get my windows open correctly. Okay, Frasco opened with a pill bug this time and played the queen in line. And of course, this is very, very quick, 10 minutes plus 10 seconds. So this game should go very, very quickly. And I should be at work on time. Of course, since COVID, I've been working from home. I look forward to working from home continually. So I work in the same very spot. Don't have to go very far. They are playing very quickly. And interestingly, Eucalyx looks like he's choosing a buffered opening. Nope, ended up choosing a Z opening. And Eucalyx will be getting a bug atop the hive, either the beetle or the mosquito. So what will be interesting here is will Frasco immediately go into attack mode, looking to choke out the Black Queen and not allowing the pill bug entry? Nope, he decides to defend with a beetle. And attack with the beetle. So just like that, Frasco will be the first one to qualify for the win, because now if either of these bugs attempts to move forward toward the pill bug, it gets covered. And if the black ladybug moves, then the white mosquito can begin its advance. Very, very quick beetle mosquito attacks on both sides. Okay, interesting. The black beetle moves that direction, threatening to qualify for the win. Now the white ant could pin it. But then the black mosquito could move into there. Frasco's in attack mode here. So if Eucalyx covers the beetle, then the white, okay, nope. He jumps over to there. Wow, this is a unique situation here. Now black is threatening with both the mosquito and the beetle. Black could warp the pill, white could warp the pill bug away. Then if the beetle moves forward, the mosquito just covers it. Because that black mosquito is very dangerous right there because it has beetle power. Okay, he's going to allow black to qualify for the win. Now the question here does, okay, he brings in, I guess that the answer to that question is no. Brings in a beetle, which is in a good defensive position. It also sets up an anti-spawn defense because the 3 white bugs in a row, if the black beetle moves forward, it doesn't allow direct drop spots. Now white already had, okay, he's electing to pin the ant. So both players have qualified for the win early. White by getting the beetle atop the queen, black by getting the beetle atop the pillbug. Now is Eucalyx going to go ahead and continue? Or is he going to bring it? Oh, he doesn't, actually he doesn't have any, oh, he has a spawn point, 1 spawn point right here. And he uses that spot to bring in an ant. So I don't think this game is going to last very long. Okay, white spider comes in, setting up to attack. Although the 2 good black defenders, the black ladybug is free and the black mosquito is also potentially free. So white has to contend with that. But black currently does not have the pillbug in. Black does not have enough mobile attackers, so he's going to have to bring some more bugs in. White currently does have enough attackers if they can attack in the right order. If you can force your opponent to pin a spider with an ant, that's always a good a win. Now black could spawn the pillbug, and in a proximity pillbug position with the pillbug mosquito, and that's what he does. They're both playing very quickly. Frasco's at 7.5 minutes. Eucalyx is just under 6. He took a risk that Frasco took a risk there because Eucalyx might elect to pin that ant. And he attacks with the pillbug. So now let's see. Black doesn't have enough bugs in to win. Assuming the white beetle moves away, black has 3 bugs, the ant, the ladybug, and the beetle. Okay, interesting. He has qualified for the win by surrounding the pill bug. Now it will have to be the ladybug taking the kill shot. Otherwise, you open up the opportunity for the white queen to escape. So it's going to be a race here now. Let's see who's done the best on bug counting. Okay. Yep. Okay, that was, I think that might have been a mistake by Frasco. No, because if the I was thinking that he should attack here, and then when the queen gets warped to there, but we're not warping the queen. We're going to be warping that. The ladybug moves. We're going to be warping that beetle. So Frasco's threatening to win. The only way okay, now that's interesting because now so black has to keep that spot from the setup shot from being taken because the white pill bug is threatening to warp in the beetle. Okay, interesting. By doing that, now when the ladybug attacks, but he's got multiple grasshoppers. Grasshopper crossfire is gonna win it. Oh, interesting. Okay, he just does a re-indexing here, moving that. But he defends with that. So, you know, the interesting thing is that this grasshopper is no longer has an angle of attack to an empty kill space. So if Frasco brings in a grasshopper there, It has to get pinned. He can bring in a grasshopper there. Moving to there, of course, now threatening to warp in the black ant. One of the situations where the ladybug is the flexible. Oh, okay, interesting. He warped the pill bug away. It is amazing with this short time frame format how they're still coming up with these very interesting moves. White no longer has any spawn points with angles of attack toward that kill spot. Can Eucalyx stop the white beetle? I don't think so. Okay, what if he, I was about to say, what if he puts a beetle there? So Frasco looks like he's going to try to swamp this grasshopper, fill it, and allow it to be free. Yes, it is a complicated race. I missed something. Wow. Okay, the grasshopper went to there and then to there. Well, that happened very quickly. Okay, they're going to take another break, let Eucalyx go get another cup of tea. And Frasco's leading 3-2. With another tie break coming. So congratulations to Frasco for winning game 5. Now he has a 3-2 lead. I'm going to take a brief second here to go look at the rules. I think it's 10 and 10 for 2 rounds of tie breaks, and then it goes to 3 plus 10 for every round after that. So as you see, that game was very, very quick. These quick format tie breaks are very exciting. So let's see if we can do a real quick review of this one while we try to keep an eye out and make sure that we don't miss the start of the next game. Back further than that. Very interesting that a mosquito and beetle for both sides came in before the second ant had entered. And by turn 17, both players had qualified for the win. Wow, that was something. Ant gets pinned. Frasco forces Eucalyx to pin the spider. And it was very interesting at this point in time, Eucalyx had very good setup, but Frasco began his attack. The ladybug was forced to jump out. The white ladybug attacked. And I thought Frasco was going to have an easy time here with just playing grasshoppers. This was an interesting spider move, which blocked off that spot, that kill spot. And then it allowed the white pill bug to get warped away. And a grasshopper hop around. I thought that he was looking to do a fill and free this grasshopper, when in reality he was just doing a hop around. The hop around is one of the chapters in my book, Play Hive Like a Champion. You don't see it as often in tournament Hive nowadays because of the power of the pill bug. But as you can see it here, the grasshopper hop around was what ended up winning it for Frasco. So let's see if we can get set up ready for the next game. Okay, so we've got game 6 coming up here very shortly. Let's see, how long have I been streaming this morning? I am up to an hour and a half. Supposed to be at work at 7:30, so we'll see. Hopefully we can get this game over. Okay, I'm back. So Gandac says, although I like both of you, I'm still rooting for you, Francesco. Get rid of the old guard. Say no to Yuka, Joe, and Quad. Oh. My alarm is going off. This is the time I'm usually waking up in the morning. So thanks, Gandac. He almost forgot me. He said, also, Randy, say no to Randy. Sorry for forgetting to mention. No more ex-champions. Thank you. So I guess it's kind of like in chess with Magnus Carlsen. You're either a Magnus Carlsen fan hoping he continues winning, or you wanted to see him defeated, and so he stepped down this year. Thought there for a minute that Jib was going to upset world champion Quadlibet, but Quadlibet came back in a rush, winning game 4 to tie it, and then 2 games in. 2 games in tiebreak. Eucalyx says Gandac is still cranky that I beat him 2 or 3 years ago. So we're waiting for the second game of the tiebreak, game 6 of the match to start. It is 3-2 Frasco's leading. So again, all Frasco has to do is draw or win this game, and he moves on. If Eucalyx wins game 6, we have another pair of tiebreaks. Okay, here we go. We are up and going, and Eucalyx is playing a very, both players are playing very interesting opening, a mosquito and a spider. So Frasco's looking to play a buffered opening. A buffered Z opening. We've got quite a group spectating in board space. We've got Drikke, Gandac, Hawk81, Ordep Cubic, and a guest, and me. And they are playing quickly, and neither player has brought in a pill bug. Okay, so Eucalyx is taking a brief moment here. We're at, again, the timing is 10 plus 10, so I'll have to try to keep an eye on that. So far, they're playing fairly quickly. Don't have to worry about that. Is Eucalyx going to begin an attack? Or is Francesco can cap off the ant and then possibly use this as a spawn point for a beetle? Or he could end up playing there and then have this as a beetle factory. And that's one of the things that differentiates me from most of the really top players. I really, really cringe whenever my opponent gets a beetle near my queen threatening to qualify for the win that way, where many of the top players will allow that to occur, just counter it some other way. So is he going to let the beetle get up and rely on the mosquito to cover it, or is he going to pin the beetle and then rely on getting a defending beetle in there? And that's what he did. He pinned the beetle, but used an elbow pin. And a defensive beetle. Now, one interesting thing here is that the queen could advance forward, freeing the mosquito, but the mosquito doesn't have ant power. But I think Eucalyx has to continue by, yes, advancing with the beetle. They are playing very quickly. And the Eucalyx gets the first beetle atop the hive, atop the Black Queen. Now the question is going to be, is the white mosquito going to be able to get into a attacking position? Anchoring down the white beetle so the black mosquito can move forward. Pinning the second white spider. So white is attacking and black is defending by pinning bugs. It's interesting. Why go there? Always look for where when where your opponent places a bug, where's it headed? It can pin the ant, or it can make the ring. But if it makes the ring, I don't see that there's any benefit of that. So it might just be looking for more control. And it was very interesting. Shinuito made the comment a couple of live streams ago, and he made it again today, that Eucalyx queen just kind of sits out on the sidelines watching. Now is the black beetle going to make the ring and come across that direction? Nope, the white queen moves forward, so black can't do that. Okay, and of course the white queen moving forward releases the white mosquito, and the white mosquito can move out there, threatening to cover the black ant. If the black beetle moves forward, then it might require that. See, I'm very surprised, but he did. Maybe he realizes that if the mosquito goes there, it just gets pinned. That grasshopper moves gives the mosquito grasshopper power. You know, that is very interesting. This was a good maneuver. Again, another good maneuver by Eucalyx, because he's going to get this mosquito into there. So this is, see, I would have thought that jumping to there would then not allow that mosquito to get up. But as it is, by doing that move, so maybe he's not concerned. Maybe he's not, because he's got these two spots very well blocked off, gated off. Nobody's under time pressure yet, so okay, so let's do a quick look at how things are going here. So white is qualified for the win, but has two spots that are going to be difficult to get into. He only has one grasshopper in reserve. So to answer Shinduito's question from earlier, again, Frasco won the first game of the tie break, so all he has to do is draw here. But it's never a good idea to play for a draw. He just doesn't have to worry about losing. Now, depending if he wants to continue playing for control, he could jump out to keep that ant blocked in. But that would release the pre-swamp on the ladybug. Okay, he attacks with the grasshopper. So let's see, if he pins the ant, the ant is the only one that has a angle of attack. He doesn't. He warps out the queen. So Frasco's stretching the hive. Minimizing the probability that that Frasco is going to, or that Eucalyx is going to have a winning chance. So white has two spots to fill. Let's see if he can fill this one. If he can fill that one, and the black ladybug is still not pre-swamped, the mosquito can take the kill shot. So can he get a bug to there? Nope. I don't see an easy way. Frasco's gonna done a good job of defending here. Eucalyx just passed the 5-minute mark. Frasco has 4 minutes. I was about to say, I think I saw a plan. He could have gone ladybug to there, then brought the grasshopper in here. Okay, black mosquito jumps in, forming the ring. Freeing the black ladybug. So Frasco's fighting to get that ladybug free. Okay, so let's see. Yep, Frasco jumps across there. So if white could fill this spot, take the setup shot into that spot, then nothing can stop the mosquito from coming down. But that's going to be difficult. Okay, here's a plan. Ladybug to there. Oh no, you can't. These two spots that are protected by the pill bug, one of them has to be the setup shot and one has to be the kill shot. Because if you fill it early, too early, the pill bug can then warp it away. So let's see, what did I miss? Okay, he warped the grasshopper to there. Okay, now the grasshopper is threatening to go to there to free the white ant. Aha, okay, here's another plan. The white grasshopper can jump to there, and then to there, and then the white ladybug to there. Nope, they're doing something different. Now we're getting right down to the nitty gritty in time. Eucalyx 1.5 minutes, Frasco 2.5. Last bug comes in. So is black looking to form a ring, which would pre-swamp the ladybug? Nope. If the white ladybug doesn't move, the black ladybug just pins it. Or the grasshopper jumps to there and pre-swamps the ladybug. Minute. I missed a queen move there somewhere. So this grasshopper, that's interesting. I think Frasco made another mistake. Oh no, the ladybug is pre-swamped. Something's missing here. Oh, that grasshopper jumped out to there. I missed that. Okay, wow. That's happening. Eucalyx is under a minute 15. Frasco's approaching 2. So Eucalyx is threatening to Frasco's putting up a good defense, but Eucalyx is threatening. And yep. And I really hate this, but if they continue now, I'm going to have to end my live stream and go to work. I've been streaming for over 2 hours this morning. I don't think there is a defense. And the white ant takes the kill shot. Congratulations. 1 round of tie breaks over, and it's still tied 3-3. Okay, good. The good news is they are going to continue later, so I won't have to end my live stream with them continuing. So I am going to have to get to work here very shortly. I'm supposed to start working at 7:30. My phone has already started to jump off the hook. I do have a long day tomorrow, so I will try very hard to get to bed early tonight so I can get up again at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. So thank you again, everybody, for joining me today. And one last reminder, the Hive Lexicon is now available on Amazon. Check in your local Amazon store. I'd like to thank those recently that have contributed: Vincent Goldman, John Sandel, Eric Lau, Benjamin Ingram, Ghassan Al-Mashareka. Appreciate it. As always, I'm here helping you play Hive like a champion. Thank you very much for joining me this morning. Hopefully, I'll be available tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock my time. We will see you then.